Hello everybody, Accureye here, and welcome to a bit of a Let's Talk video, and this is purely my opinion on things, and from what I've seen, and in today's Let's Talk video, we're basically going to be talking about Anthem versus Apex Legends, and the matter of should you spend money on Anthem? Should I buy Anthem? Now, while this is purely my speculation and my opinion on the game, I am still open to maybe potentially trying it out at some point in time. But as of my opinion currently, I just want to say that, say what I think about Anthem versus Apex Legends. Now, of course, Anthem is a $60 game, unless, of course, you're buying the Legion of Dawn edition, which is $80, and I believe it's $100 I believe Legion of Dawn edition is $100 on PlayStation, and Anthem, and it's $60 on regular edition for both EA and, of course, both EA and, of course, PSN. But is it worth the $60 or $80 game versus Apex Legends, which is completely free? Personally, in my opinion, if you have $100 to spend, I would say don't bother buying Anthem right now, because while BioWare got a lot of hype from the game, and even for me, I was actually pretty hyped about the game going forward, especially at the beginning, after trying out the free demo, it just ended up with the game feeling like it flopped a little. I mean, honestly, to me, it's a game where I've watched it, and I've watched enough of it now to the point where I feel like I would get bored of the game really, really quickly. Now, I know we're comparing a game that's not a Battle Royale versus a game that is a Battle Royale, but to me, while Apex Legends is a free game, it just doesn't have a whole lot of, and of course, it doesn't have, it doesn't have things like, of course, PvE story, or anything like that. And to me, of course, if you don't have a known squad or a squad, it kind of can get to a point where you feel like it's just boring, or, you've done everything. That's my personal opinion. I still think Apex Legends is actually a really good game. In fact, it's an awesome game, personally. And personally, in my opinion, I would spend the $100 on Apex Legends to get the in-game currency. My personal opinion here. If you had $100, in-game currency. But, I mean, is Anthem really worth that $100 or even $60 that you may have spent? Where you could have gotten $60 of in-game currency on Apex Legends? Personally, in my opinion, yeah, it's not worth it. Anthem is, at best, not even worth the Origin Access Pass. And the Origin Access Pass is $100. Is $100 for a year. For a year. Which, in my personal opinion, I don't think is necessary. It's not worthwhile. So, I mean, EA is going to find that Anthem won't make much money. And this is my personal pure speculation and opinion about Anthem versus Apex Legends. Apex Legends, I can see making, a lot more interest. Keeping interest. Anthem, on the other hand, it's a BioWare game. And let's face it, BioWare games have not been the hottest ticket since Mass Effect 3, honestly. I mean, I played and I own Mass Effect Andromeda. And Mass Effect Andromeda was mixed. It was just I felt like it was just another beginning to Mass Effect 1. My personal opinion here. Now, Anthem, it's kind of the same thing. I feel that Anthem is just it's one of those games where, yes, you can be Iron Man. Yes, it takes some of the idea of Warframe. And, the Javelin. Yes, it has a story. It's pretty much story-rich, in my personal opinion. But, I mean, was it worth the $60 that you paid for it? And for some of you who have pre-ordered the game, is it worth your time? Consider that it's a pay-to-play game. And I took that from DK DeMontes. For those of you who don't know who he is, he's the one who kind of stated it that way. Because technically, those of you who pre-ordered the game are not even in the game yet. You've not even gotten a chance to taste or try the game. Those of you who have Origin Pre-Access or Origin Premiere, guess what? You guys were the VIPs. You had the game from since like the beginning of like Tuesday or something, maybe even last week if I recall. So, I mean, in the end, Origin Premiere players were paying to play the game early. Whereas, you, the normal pre-order person, had to wait until the 22nd to play the game and get a taste of the excitement that you had balled up for the title. And that's why, to me, honestly, I think Anthem versus Apex Legends, your money is better spent in Apex Legends, getting of course cosmetics and whatnot, getting of course all the skins, getting into the game and hoping to win the game, and versus supporting BioWare and of course Anthem. Now, like I said, Anthem is not a bad game. I don't believe it's a bad game. I think it's actually an awesome game in degree. It's just, to me, I feel I would get bored of it real quick. And I feel that, until I see a few updates to see if there's anything that really just hooks people, really just makes me kind of go, you know what? I'm hooked. I feel that your money is better well spent on Tekken 7 or even games like Street Fighter. Because, technically, in general, you'll find that those games are much better. Those games actually have some playability. They're worth the money that you invest into it. Anthem, on the other hand, it's rough. It has bugs. It's problematic at best. And with that being said, there's no telling if Anthem will really be the game for us. Will really be the game for everybody. Honestly, that's my personal opinion and my personal stand on the game. And with that being said, I think we will end it here, and I'll leave it to your opinion on what you decide to do. Was Anthem worth your money? Or, are you like me, feeling like you've watched Anthem, and now it's come to the point where, I've seen it all. I've seen what Anthem has. It's not exactly worth the money that they're, of course, putting out there. It's not worth what I want to pay for. And for some of you who pre-ordered, maybe you're thinking, Accureye, you're wrong. Anthem is a great game. And like I said, this is my personal opinion and what I've seen. You may love the game. But as far as I've seen, with BioWare or any game like that, right now, it's just kind of a hit. It's kind of a miss, in my opinion. I'm in the boat of everyone else who either didn't spend the money on it, or I'm in the boat of the people who spent the money and were like, well, that was not worth the money at all, So, with that being said, thank you everybody for joining me and watching this video. This was just my opinion on Anthem versus Apex Legends. I personally would say spend your money on Apex Legends or even stuff like Tekken 7. Spend your money on a good game. Don't bother right now buying Anthem. Wait for a sale. And with that being said, thank you everybody for joining me today on this video. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching this video. And if you like this video, you know what to do. Hit the like button, get subscribed, hit the bell notification, because I know you want to know when my next video drops next. Thank you everybody for joining me today on this video. I am live on Twitch at www.twitch.tv/Accureye. I am live on Wednesday, Thursday, and of course Saturday. And I am also live on, I've been lately also live on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday. And potentially Sunday I will be making a bonus stream. Monday and Tuesday will always be a 2 to 3 hour stream. Wednesday and Thursday will always be a 4 to 5 hour stream, depending on how it goes. And Sunday will be always a bonus stream, as well as Saturday. That'll also be a 4 to 5 hour stream. But thank you everybody for joining me today on this video. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching this video. And until the next one, everybody, this is Accureye signing out and saying farewell, everyone.